listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. The AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's Real World After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Real World After Show.
What you gon' do, shit?
Yes, Roxy. Get it, get it.
Keep it inside, keep it inside. What they gon' do?
Shit.
Yo, what up, AFTERBUZZ? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in the AFTERBUZZ TV studio for the Real World San Diego Explosion. I'm joined in studio.
Oh, Nicolette, so get it. Hey.
Joined in studio by Nicolette Gaona.
Yay!
Hey, since they don't play, back in the building, y'all.
You mad?
Hey, you're mad.
All right.
Yes.
So I guess we're mad.
Don't be trying to act like I don't be doing this all the time.
I love it.
Drea Renee.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Girl, I'm so glad you're back. My Mexican Latina.
What?
Okay. And Roxy Striar.
You're happy.
Oh.
Come on, get happy. Wait a minute, you didn't do your little...
Oh, hi guys, so good to be back. Love you. Hi.
Okay, can I go with you then?
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in the building. You know?
Okay, y'all. So I'm just saying, can we talk about Brian, though?
You're mad. You're mad.
Yes. Good, hunty.
All right.
We on one tonight.
Tonight, what did y'all think about tonight's episode? Hot mess or hot, amazing, talented situation had going on?
I think those are the two the same thing.
Explosion.
Yeah.
Yes,
A
it was
hot
an
mess,
explosion.
amazing.
Amazing.
It was
I was into
good.
it.
Yeah, I mean, it was intense.
I'm excited to talk about these couples and get y'all opinion.
Oh, I got some opinions.
So let's start about the beginning couples. You know what happened? We see Brian and Corey. They're talking about dating Jenny, and Brian talks about keeping the relationship open. I was not under the understanding that they were doing that.
No.
I mean, they had a conversation about it, and they were like, yeah, let's not even dance with anybody else.
Okay, first of all,
That seems pretty close.
He was just saying that so he can say that he kissed another girl.
Right.
We all
Exactly.
know what their relationship was. We all know what they talked about before. So he basically was just trying to make excuses to why he was going to kiss this girl.
He just wanted to get out
Because he
his
didn't want to
feelings.
get embarrassed on national television, which I thought was weak.
I know that we're going
pause.
to talk about it later, but just the way that he dealt with saying what he did, he's so cute sometimes. Like, trying to get out the words.
My thing is
Yes,
he's the
really
type
did.
of person you look at and it's like, you can't really get too mad because
No,
you know
you
he
can't.
can't lie.
Which I like.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about that.
What you want to say?
No, I was just thinking about, hey, like, girl. I was like, I know you ain't lying, okay? I don't want people to be like, oh, yeah,
I have literally no idea what's going on.
I don't know what just happened with them.
I have
Anyways,
literally no idea.
so then we find out Jenny's allergic to latex.
Which was hilarious.
I just can't even imagine.
That would
I was
suck.
thinking maybe she had sex with somebody else and that's how she knew, because why is she wrapping it up with him? I mean, if she...
Because
What
look
you
where they both
talking
have
about?
been.
I know, I just
Right.
didn't... Before,
They're
I...
very unstable relationship at this
absolutely,
point.
I agree, but I thought that they said that they weren't using condoms, which was confusing.
When did they
to
say
me.
that?
But I guess that was just Corey and Lauren.
Wow. Yeah, that was
Everybody
Corey and
should be
Lauren.
wrapping
Yeah,
it up.
absolutely,
Right.
they should be. But I'm saying, why are they? Like, I thought that they weren't. So why is
Thank
she
God they
latex
did,
allergic?
Since he's making out with heifers.
Oh,
at
the
club.
comedian in me just has so many jokes for that. But anyways, Brian feels that he needs to tell Jenny about kissing the girl, and Thomas, since you have such great relationship advice,
Right.
says
Since
he's
you've only
dumb
been
for
with two
telling.
girls,
I can't stand up for him anymore.
I can't.
No.
I can't stand up for Tom anymore. I've tried. I
Yes,
just
you have.
But
I
we're not
can't.
at Tom yet.
Yeah, we're not there.
We'll get
Oh,
there
that's
because
what
I
we
can't
were. I thought we
wait
were.
to
Yeah.
hear. No, I
get
brought
that.
him up, but we're gonna get into
We
the.
should
they're
call this
a
the
little deeper.
Thomas roast.
Well, I'm really excited
Amen.
because we're gonna really get all the tea because Haley's calling in a little bit, so I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, stop.
All right, but then Brian and Jenny go on a dinner date.
Oh, yes.
And
For
this is where
potatoes.
this is where they got a baked
He
potato.
wanted to make the setup right.
Now,
You
is
know,
this-
so she didn't have to wild out.
Exactly. Which is a
Was
good
that
idea.
smart?
Yeah, because he knows her. I mean,
Oh, hell
he just
yeah.
didn't want to get kicked in the face.
And you saw her. She was like, "Oh, I'm mad." You better eat that baked potato quick.
I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. I'd have been like,
I would have walked right out.
Oh, me too. My appetite would have been like, "Bye, Felicia. I'm not eating." Sorry.
Right. She said, "You have
Bye.
lit the flames from hell."
And I believe her. I believed her. Like,
I mean, we
It's
saw
cray.
it.
I love it.
It's the Virgo. She's
A girlfriend.
girl. I feel you. We go crazy.
because I will slash a tire.
We will make you feel so dumb, and we will reiterate every single beat.
So you know that we are correct.
And we will talk in syllables just so you understand.
but that like is something that would never get through to me. You have to know who you're talking to, and
Roxy,
that's something that would never affect
Bitch,
me.
you will listen if I speak to you
your tires-
directly
if your tires
like
are slashed.
this.
I think it's humorous. I would be like,
someone
"Whoa."
was talking to me like this. I would look at them
That's
like,
how you talk.
No, you just wait till they
You
get
wanna
in the
be a
car.
Virgo.
goodbye. No, I would be like, goodbye. No, I'm not going to understand
I will
what you
clap
are saying.
and
I will clap in your hand and
It just doesn't get through to me. That wouldn't get through to me.
You dated a
But when
Virgo?
your tires are slashed, I bet you'll understand.
Okay. Bitch, because you will not be
Y'all
understanding
to
how
be
you're going to get to
aggressive.
work.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all do
Okay. Yeah.
I like
Anyways.
literally co-host the show with a bunch of fucking whack
You're a
jobs.
psycho.
Like, I am one of them. I'm as
I
batshit
know.
as they
Yeah,
come,
Like,
but
what you
like
trying to say,
Drea.
girl?
Ain't no shade in my whack
Mind
game.
your business. Mind your business. All right, moving on, Jay and Jenna. Jay likes being in a relationship without a title.
Okay.
Of course you
was that a car crash?
do. Warning, Will Robinson.
What the heck? I thought they were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Thank
when did
you.
this even come from?
I thought they were
Like,
together the whole
No,
time.
they are boyfriend and girlfriend, but they're not dating.
No, there's no
what
title.
talking about.
She
No.
says today. She says today. He calls me his girlfriend. I can call him my boyfriend, but we are not in a relationship.
That doesn't make
Well,
any
That is what
This
she
is
said
this-
on air today.
You guys-
Do you guys hear
my
me
thing
now?
is, they're
And you
not
Virgos,
fine. Okay.
on air today, she said that.
Okay, girl.
See, look, you got your point across.
Okay, but this is my point. It's called
Maybe
the
you need to
Real
use your hand
World
so we can hear your point.
Explosion, which means they are the exes that came in. So you clearly are an ex, and the whole world knows that you're the girlfriend. So I don't even know what Jay is talking about.
I don't
Honey,
either.
I am the title. I am your girlfriend. I am the ex that's up in this
I
bitch.
would be-
Actually, I'm not your ex. I am your girlfriend.
2 years, 2 years, and you don't
2
say you
years?
love me.
Exactly.
2 years,
What
and
the
yeah,
hell?
but what does that say about this girl that she never once brought up with him?
know.
It
No,
bothers
hold up.
me.
Here's my thing.
We'll get to her.
Here's my thing
She's a
about
weak
that.
little nugget.
Well, see, she has weak tendencies, but one thing is this is why. I don't know, like, we don't know their story. We don't know what happens with them. We don't know what goes on. There were times when Jay would call her, and she sounded like she was doing whatever. She was like, I'm in a hotel with all my friends. Like, I
True,
can't talk to
true.
you right now. We don't really know. Now, Jay, is he edited to look like an asshole right now?
Yes,
Sure
Jay,
is.
You are, mother.
Which pisses me off about this show because once again, like kids going through a really fucking hard time. Couldn't we maybe somebody sits him down and is like, "You look like a jackass."
He's going through a hard time, not his penis.
Okay,
Right, and-
thank you. And now
right,
his little
he
fingers, me texty,
Right.
texty,
Right.
text.
No,
Like,
I'm-
let me get your number, you basic hoe.
No, I'm not
Thank
saying
you.
that excuses any of this because I'd be the first to say it absolutely doesn't. But what I am saying is that he is going through a hard time, and I think that they're giving him MTV gave him no leeway. This could be a week later for all we effing know, and it's just like he looks like a jackass, and I'm gonna
He really
and I'm gonna
does.
agree. You look like a goddamn jackass, Jay. Like, what are you doing?
You look manipulative.
yeah,
He doesn't want a title.
But-
Like, he just wants his cake and eat it too.
about you.
but is it really his fault when this girl literally lies over and takes it in the ass? Like, she just doesn't care.
Well, okay. so-
I don't know about that. You
Yeah,
know what
okay,
you're doing.
okay,
Like,
okay.
okay, yes, yeah, absolutely right. You know what? Is it her?
He's taking advantage.
But my thing is like, yeah. So then he's clearly taking advantage of this.
Oh,
girl.
yeah.
And
Yes.
if that is
A lot of people
fully
on the
the
show
case,
are
I
taking
would-
advantage of their partners.
But this is another whole new extent.
Yeah,
She was just like a
because-
doormat.
well, the thing is like she doesn't talk. So
no,
like,
did you see her during the fight? I'm like, girlfriend, speak it up.
well, that's what I'm saying. She's just, she just doesn't like confrontation, and she just thinks Jay's like the epitome. First of all, you need to take that tongue ring out, okay?
Okay, that was
like
so
I can't even talk to
1995.
her.
I kind of liked it.
What? Girl,
I kind of liked it.
Bye.
Wait, on him?
I
The
kinda
yellow
did. I
chick
kind of
freak
liked
is
it.
Roxy the freak.
1995.
I kind of liked it.
My thing is like, first of all, if I've like Jay's in the club next to the DJ booth, like a falcon, like looking at his next prey, like, hey man, yo, what up, it's your boy Jay, like getting girls' numbers and shit like that. Like,
It's creepy.
I get the
It's
lifestyle that he
creepy.
lives, and he was mad that Jamie put him on blast.
Yes.
Because,
Well,
she
because
ruined your
obviously-
situation.
Jamie, what the fuck's wrong with you? I have serious. The person I have biggest problems with right now is Jamie. Jamie's a cheap police. She has to stand up for
She
everybody.
is.
She like mind your damn business all the time.
Although
Keep
they
your
did
shades
tell her to
closed.
come over there when she was standing over there, she was looking over there, then she walked over there.
She
Jamie,
says,
what's your opinion?
She says she's not sticking up for herself, so guess what? I'm going to do it for her. Did she ask you to do that? No.
Well, hold up. She started recognizing his game from the gym.
Exactly.
Right.
She's
With
like,
that
wait a minute.
other basic girl.
And they've been to the club how many times? She's seen him flirt with other girls. And honestly, here's what I'm gonna say, because I don't like that Jamie did that with Ashley. As much as I dislike Ashley, that was still wrong.
Right.
Now with this situation,
We're talking about early on the Ashley that was here when she said that
Oh,
she
I was
had
like,
the personal
who's
trainer boyfriend
Right.
and Jamie
Right.
blew
Oh,
up
yeah,
her
that was
spot.
the
the
first
cheap
night.
police.
No,
I just-
So
because
I
nobody
was,
knew it.
I was mad at that with Jamie. Now this
Let me
situation,
hear.
my thing is, we would need to talk to Jamie. If Jamie can sit up here, or maybe we'll talk to Haley tonight. If Haley can sit here and say, no, that relationship between Jay and Jenna he was clearly using her, then I'm not mad at Jamie for
I
calling
know,
it out.
me neither.
But if
She
Haley
could have done it in a different way, though. I just don't appreciate anything about it. I think
and they
that
were
Jamie
drunk,
is so
though.
in the
There was
wrong.
alcohol involved. Everybody's emotions, high to the sky. So.
Right. Well, my thing on
my
it
polite
is.
police over here.
I know what everybody was talking about. Hello, can I speak?
Calling me.
Basically, how I think it should have been handled is if Jamie was going to say anything about the relationship, you should have been like, your man was at the gym today getting a big
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I think.
And so this is what I need you to do.
That's exactly what
I
I
need you to go over
think.
there and figure out what the hell's going on with y'all's relationship
Right.
because what I see, it ain't right.
I 100% agree. If she had sat her down and been like, listen, this is what happened at the gym today. Take it for what you will, but I just need you to know. That's one thing. But literally, like, stirring up all this stuff, being like, doesn't this bother you? And doesn't this? And da-da-da-da. It's like, and then actually bringing the two of them together and talking for this
Yeah.
grown-ass woman. Like,
But she obviously can't say anything.
Okay,
She
but that's
went
a
to
problem.
Jamie.
that's her own personal problem. That's a personal problem.
Well, she needs to
She's-
get that fixed real
She does,
quick.
but
She
why
looks
isn't
weak
Jamie
sauce.
sitting with her having the conversation like, you want to empower this girl, then empower
They
the girl?
already, I think they already had that conversation probably. We just didn't see it.
Nobody would ever treat me like that because I would never stand for it.
Okay, but that's
who I am.
you.
And I know neither of you would ever
Hell to the
stand for that.
mother-
You would never be
No.
treated like that. So
No.
us sitting here as I was going to call us rational women, but that's so far from the truth. Us just sitting here as strong women, we look at this and we're like, what the hell? But think about it from her perspective, from this girl who's
I
not.
can't.
Yeah, it's hard for me to even do that. But imagine Jamie is coming in like, oh, like she's God and playing all these people. I mean, it's
Right.
not
Yeah,
her place.
no, she is.
I mean,
I think she's just had such a bad relationship that she's living in other people's relationships.
Yes.
Boop.
And her ex ain't
and
there
you know
anyway.
what? And first
so-
of all, you need to check your man over here. We'll get to that, but girl, you
Right.
need to.
Exactly.
We will
Jay
get to
was
that.
right
We're going to
about
wait till we
Right.
get Haley on the phone to talk about Thomas,
Okay.
Jamie, and Haley.
Right.
But let's talk about club night
Yeah,
where.
are we still? I could still go on about Jenna.
Oh no, we're
Jay.
getting no, we haven't. We're getting there. So, but
Okay.
everything kind of hits a boiling point at this club that they go to. So they go to the club, and Jamie's getting guys to talk to Haley, and Thomas is getting really pissed.
Which is
and then,
annoying.
as Brian had, confessed his sin to Jenny,
Right.
Jenny's at this club. Haley's talking to this German dude.
Right.
And then
Who
Jenny
wasn't even that
steals
cute.
the German dude
Right.
and is
Bye.
running around the club, dancing with him, making out with him, and
Leaving
back
her lipstick
alleys.
all over the place.
Talking about so fun, so much fun, so much fun.
First of all,
I love
okay,
Jenny.
I love Jenny, but you shouldn't have done that. Like,
I agree.
I mean-
what are you, 5? This whole thing. Honestly, a lot of the things I see on the show, I'm like, how old are you guys? I mean, come on. With the maturity level, it's so low that I don't even know how to discuss the situation.
It was like the attention that she wanted from it. It was like, girl,
Did she know that Haley was talking to him?
I don't know, but that's so fucked up.
I know.
She was like so excited, like, oh my god, I got a phone.
Haley was just sitting there with her drink, just pushed away, kind of like.
Swerve, like that's fine.
Because Haley's not the kind of girl who's gonna be like, wait a second.
Right.
That was my man for the night. She would
Jenny
never say
would've
that.
done that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Haley don't really care. She don't know what she doing.
Exactly. She don't.
She's just like, hi, I'm here lurking.
She's not lurking. She's chilling there. I think that's the mature thing to do. I think also, I know we're gonna talk about her, but like, girl, do your thing.
But she clearly is not doing her thing.
She is doing her
Clearly
thing.
she's not.
She's making attempts to do her thing.
Tom is fucking crazy.
Tom is
He's
crazy.
crazy.
I've lost it with him.
Yeah.
I've absolutely lost it.
You never had it with him.
That's true. You're right.
Bro.
Bro. Okay, but what about like,
my God,
bro, bro.
Imagine the two of them in a relationship together. That's Jenna, who keeps saying like.
Oh no.
And Tom.
Actually, I think Thomas would like that. He probably needs a girl who's not going to say nothing.
Yes.
Or talk to nobody or just be like,
He does need to have a girl like that because he's psycho. Like he is Craytown.
Well, what did he say? He said that
Right
people are
now.
talking about things that they know nothing about.
oh, right, okay, let me talk about Twitter one time. Okay, people trying to come for me and shit. All I gotta say is so we had this tweet.
What are we talking about?
A
It's
Twitter
tweet,
situation
a Twitter
with Thomas.
situation. So I guess the MTV, the people who always tweet out to us, shout out to them.
I
MTV
got this
challenge.
tweet.
And yeah, Roxy was in it too. Basically, they were saying, next week's episode, Thomas is getting mad at Haley about like seeing other guys, and then Jamie tried to retweet and stick up for him, and I'm like. I replied and I said, girl, I was like, he shouldn't be getting mad at all. I mean, he's with you. Like, boom. Okay. She liked it, whatever. Thomas is
No,
back.
she wrote back being like, I don't think he was actually getting mad. I think he
No,
felt.
that was before. That was when she tried to stick up for him. Then he tries to come into the Twitter conversation and say, people are trying to talk about what they know nothing about. Clearly, you don't know anything about anything.
That's what we are here to do.
And
is talk about
I'm
the
just
show.
stating my opinion on how I think it is. So.
Come into AFTERBUZZ.
Opinion. Thank you. You can call in, Home Skillet.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, speaking of skillets, Ariel, all she wanted to do, everyone came from the club, all this bitch wanted to do is eat that pizza. All I wanted to do was eat that pizza.
I really want some pizza.
The goddess, all she wanted to do was
honey.
eat some damn pizza, and these motherfuckers coming up in there disturbing the motherfucking pizza. Like Ludacris should have been up in this bitch. I was like,
crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
It was a volcano.
She's also, this is the good kind of getting involved. She gets involved enough that she tries to make sure the situation doesn't escalate anymore.
Right.
That's what Jamie should take a note from. You know, if you want to keep the peace in the house and you want to try to get involved and make sure everything stays okay, look at what Ariel does. She says, listen, maybe it's time for bed, or here, let me just stay over here, make sure nobody hits anybody else. But you don't have to lead the conversation.
but she's a special type of girl. Like she really can hold it together. That bitch had a damn
I'm surprised she
shit
got cast
thrown
on
in
the
her
show.
face. Like
she's very much together.
after seeing her hold her composure with the damn oil in her face, I'm like, all right, girl, you good.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Well,
real
and
good.
you know how I felt about like the whole Jamie situation real quick? I just want to point this out. The way Jay was reacting to the whole situation, like saying, oh, like there's no family here. Oh, last week we were a family, now you're ganging up on me. No, because we know the truth now. We know what it really is. We're seeing your true colors. I'm sorry that you're mad.
No
I disagree.
backpedaling.
I disagree with that because if you think about it, they're like the OGs, and honestly, what do you do with your family? You stick by them. And what she should have done, Jamie should have gone up to Jay and said, I don't appreciate what you're doing by talking to these girls, whatever it is. I respect you and I love you, so I'm coming to you. I'm giving you a chance. You should talk to your girl and say something. No, I really think that. And
I really don't, because I really feel like it's not that serious to really call everybody that you're not family now. First of all, yeah, we were family 4 weeks ago, but guess what? The exes are in the building now, so this ain't no
Things have
family. This is a
changed.
kumbaya.
That's my other thing
Things are
with
changed.
these people. Come on, everyone keeps saying, Thomas keeps saying, it's not fair that Haley's here. I'm so mad that she's here. She needs to leave. Bitch, she's here. Get
Yeah.
over it. She signed a contract. She didn't choose to come here. MTV
she
said,
did choose, but
no,
you know what I'm
MTV gave her
saying.
the option,
she
and
didn't
she
beg
did it.
to come here.
She didn't hit MTV up like, hey, can I please? I really want to be in that house.
In the same way that MTV offered it to you, they offered it to her. Yeah.
Exactly. So Thomas, just because your game is getting played,
He's just so in
What
love with
game?
it.
What game? He
He's
has a
an
bitch and he's
idiot.
still
That
talking shit about
he-
another bitch and the other bitch is staying there. So yeah, he does
And
got
Jay,
game.
too, all of
Obviously,
them.
it's either some type of game. It could be the Nin game.
Thomas
it could be another
is
game.
so obviously in love with Haley. It's sickening.
Yeah, like I feel like he's
He
only
definitely
fucking with
said-
Jamie now
Because
he
Jamie's
wants to
all
make her
about
jealous.
it.
And he's
No.
like a 5-year-old kid. It's like, let it go.
And Thomas-
You already got a new girlfriend, and if you're still tripping over somebody else and you got a new person,
How can you
to
love?
me-
How can you say you're into Jamie, but then you don't want Haley
No.
talking to other
and
dudes?
for Jamie, just
He
to
doesn't
take
deserve
it like
either.
that,
He doesn't deserve either of those women.
I agree.
No.
I
And
agree
Jamie
with
just
that.
to like take it like that. Oh, you're mad because she's here, and just be like, oh, okay.
I know. I'd have
No.
been like,
You know what?
okay, need
Can
to
we
figure
call
this
Haley
out.
right now? Get Haley on the phone.
On
Because
it.
my thing is, I'm just saying. 'Cause
Excuse
clearly we
me.
need to.
Excuse me, the bell.
Mrs. Officer in the boat, can we get Haley on the phone? Can you call her
Yes,
for
darling.
me?
Get
Because
her
my
on the
thing
phone.
is just like I don't understand
What?
how this motherfucker and Jay, him and Jay
Jay,
together,
yes,
how they keep
include him.
backpedaling.
On the line for you. It's because
Oh, Haley,
Oh,
what
hey,
up, girl?
hey.
we need
Hey,
you
hey.
here.
Hey.
We had to call you because we are going through it right now with this boy Thomas, and we need some damn tea.
This man needs some help.
So, first of all, how are you tonight, Haley?
Oh, I'm doing good. I just got done playing soccer, actually.
Oh.
I play some little intramural soccer at my college.
All right, girl.
So,
Get right, get tight.
You better get it. There you go. All right, so you did the Real World. What's it like watching yourself back?
it's really crazy watching it because, you know, everything's kind of out of order and stuff, and so it's interesting to see how the story is kind of built and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's really weird seeing myself on TV, and I find myself a lot of times being like, oh my God, shut up. Like, is that really what my voice sounds like? But it's crazy, you know, it's fun because I'll be like, oh my God, I totally remember this happening, and just
But-
little things that make me laugh, and, you know, then I'm like mad because they left out something really funny or something like that, but it's really crazy.
So as far as
It's
watching
kind of surreal.
watching yourself back, you know, you kind of that you said, you know, so it's kind of interesting how they're telling the story. I mean, from what we're seeing is Thomas is really mad at you. You've lied to him, and he can't get rid of this anger towards you because you've manipulated him. And now he's with Jamie, and you're sitting here and you're trying to work out whether you want, you know, how to get over Thomas and still live in the house.
Right.
So as far as what we're seeing with the love triangle situation, how much of that is kind of chopped up and edited? Like, clearly you and Jamie have now become some sort of,
Frenemies.
yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know if I would call you guys
Well, yeah,
friends
y'all
or
aren't
acquaintances,
friends.
but you guys have come to an understanding. What was it?
Right.
What's going on with you and Tom,
Well,
though?
Tom can be very difficult, and the whole like him being mad at me and being angry that I was there, like that's definitely, you know, real. It happened like that. And Jamie and I kind of, I think, found a common ground. Like there were multiple times when we would even talk about like how to deal with him and stuff. So, you know, I like her as a person, but there are obviously going to be awkward times just because, you know, she's his new girlfriend, and that's weird. And you know, like, nobody's going to be totally comfortable with that.
I don't know how
So-
you dealt with that in the
Yeah,
house
because this
watching
is my
them
question.
together.
Is like, why were you still there, girl? Like, I mean, the fact that like he really was with this other girl, like I get that you're trying to move on, but you couldn't even move on because he was on your ass. It's like I would have been like, you know what? Let me get the fuck up out of here and let me go back to New York and do what I was doing, or you know what I'm saying, wherever you're staying now. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me just do my own
Yeah,
thing.
how did you
Y'all
deal
have
with
fun.
that?
You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I definitely agree with you, and that definitely started running through my mind a lot. And you'll see it kind of works itself out eventually, and you'll see what happens in the next episode. But it's definitely, it started becoming really hard, and I did want to make it worth my while. You know, I took off a semester of school, and I went out on a limb to go out there and do this, and so I didn't want to just give up, you know. I didn't want to
okay.
feel like a quitter. I wanted to have fun, and I wanted so badly to not care that Tom and Jamie are dating and just do my own thing and have fun and live in San Francisco for free, you know? Like, I wouldn't want to do that and go party, have no responsibility. So I wanted to make it worth my while and stick it out, but it got really, really hard after a while, and
I believe that.
yeah, those thoughts were definitely running through my mind, like, what the fuck am I even doing? Like, why am I putting myself through this?
Watching this back, though, are you aware of how much it looks like Tom is in love with you and so into you and trying to make you jealous by being with Jamie? Like,
or does he honestly really hate your guts?
Yeah, it's got to be one of the two.
It doesn't make any sense. He's like, Haley's here for me. It's like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, I don't know. And that's the question that I don't think I'll ever be able to figure out. I mean, him and I are friends, and we're on good terms and everything, but I just don't know. Every time we start talking about all that stuff, it's interesting because he is obviously very mad at me and still resents me about things that happened in the past.
And how long ago was that?
It was in high school.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh my gosh,
but I do think I want to talk about that though. So he just finally came out to you on this show and said that he was mad at you for lying to him about the fact that you were a virgin. That's the first time he's ever said anything to you about that, ever?
No, well, we talked about it and worked through it in high school when it happened and continued dating, and he forgave me.
And how long did you
for
guys
it.
date afterwards?
We dated. That was early in our relationship. And we
you
dated
know
for
what
about
I
2
hate?
years.
You know what I hate is when guys really try to hold stuff that happened a
one
long time
thing.
ago. Like, first of all, okay, I know we're even by now, so it's either the exes are gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're even now.
You're
like,
cuddling with a woman
like-
on the couch, and I'm drinking my coffee.
Well, wait. Now, Haley, answer this, because tonight he led on for us to believe that you then went and were cheating on him throughout the whole relationship, texting these other men.
saying you
And-
aren't as innocent as we think.
You got an
and
innocent face, girl.
Who were these two men that came to him and told him that you were being this devious girlfriend?
Honestly, that's all high school drama, and it's all misunderstanding because him and I argued about. I don't even know what. I only know one of the situations that he's even referring to. I don't even know what he's talking about as far as the other thing goes.
But
and he just straight up didn't believe me and what I had to say because.
You're talking about when you were like 16 years old? That's what this is all about?
Yeah, we were 18. Yeah.
So it's like, what, 5 years ago?
So, I mean, I was young and he was young, and we were, you don't know how to date somebody when you're 18 years old and
True.
senior in high school. Like, that's
You're
just
just
the bottom
figuring
line.
stuff out.
Well, so okay, tell us about Tom, because Tom comes off
As a cuckoo cray bird.
Well, no, he wants, I feel, everyone to look at him like he's this good boy. He lives in his, he's making his parents proud. He doesn't sleep around with girls. And I don't know, I feel like he reminds me of some people that I've been to school with, and that type of guy who says that they don't mess around with a lot of girls, but
Everybody knows
behind the
undercover.
closed doors, you would think we was watching Showtime.
All right. After dark.
Tell us a little bit about Tom. What you thinking? Because you made a comment about him having, what did you say, sprinkles back at home?
Oh, yeah, you did make that.
Puppies.
Well, that, as far as the sprinkles and toppings go, back at home, he was dating this girl for a while. He never put a label on it with her.
What the hell?
And I kind of feel like he maybe was stringing her along. I don't know. That's not any of my business. And I was like, I don't care. We're friends. We've been broken up for a while, like 2 years. So then he started randomly dating another girl out of the woodworks, out of nowhere, right before he moved out to San Francisco. And then...
So he's a serial dater.
I went on...
So he can have sex.
Yeah, and he didn't end it with her, obviously, because I went on this, video chat thing that we had, and she was sending him messages on it, freaking out, saying, I still miss you, I like you so much, call me back, blah, blah, blah. So, obviously, this girl is not aware of his situation at hand.
Oh,
in
she
the
is
house.
now.
You know what? I have a
is now.
perfect saying for that.
Didn't you guys have sex right before he went on the show, though?
It wasn't right before. It was during the summer,
Is it possible to get
and
the
he
camera
went
on
in
this?
August, so it was a month and a half or so before he went on the show.
Okay, and that was when he was not with somebody else. I'm just curious, if he was single right now and called you up and was like, I love you, you're the one, come over right now, would that make you happy? Would you go over there, or would you be like, honestly, you put me through the ringer, I don't love you anymore?
With normal guys, I would say, forget that, no way, get out of here. But with him, it's different. We we really did love each other, and we have a lot of history together, and we've been through a lot together, and I feel like I know him really well, and he knows me really well. So if he came to me and said something like that, I would be open to talking to him about it, just because I don't want to like talk him off to the side. We've pissed each other off so many times back and forth that it's like, you know. But I don't know. I still care about him a lot.
It sounds like you still have some feelings for Tom.
Well, it definitely sounds like Tom still has some feelings for her.
Well, it looks like
I mean, not right now, because it looks like
according
Instagram's
to Instagram,
cracking.
they're just like.
But still, I'm sure he ain't cheering for Haley to be with no other man.
Well, I know, because this is his life right here. This photo right here. Can we get a camera on this, please? Everything you do is because you're so mad. That is the reason why he's doing everything. It's because he's so mad.
Did he feel like? Honestly, it
Boom.
comes off to me like he's I know he's not a single child, but like the single child that doesn't like sharing with things, and it's like you're from his hometown, and then all of a sudden you come into the play, and it's like, well, wait, she can't have any of the the light too. This was my thing. This is supposed to be me. And now this is me and Jamie's journey.
Like a 5-year-old, like, I want my cookie and she can have a cookie too.
Haley, maybe you can explain to us, though, because you do know him so well. He says that if you were to hook up with somebody else, that it would be incredibly disrespectful.
Which was so crazy. As Jamie has her legs wrapped around him.
I'm just curious, though, because you do know him so well. Why do you think that he thinks dating another girl on the show isn't disrespectful, but you talking to other men on the show would be very disrespectful?
Yeah, and that's where I got really pissed off and emotional, and I started honestly getting angry with him about this because I didn't understand why he was being so unsensitive towards me about it, because obviously I can't be with him because he's dating Jamie, so why can't I meet boys? You know, it's not like, and he knows me, it's not like I'm going to bring anybody home. I just want to, like, meet people.
And even if you did, even if you did bring somebody home, he's bringing somebody home, he's living with somebody, he's dating somebody in front of your face. I mean, don't you want to, like, punch him sometimes?
Or
honestly, it made me feel really stupid, but I'm not threatened or anything. I don't know. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but eventually it started wearing on me, and I was like, okay, like, I can't just do this anymore, especially if he's sitting here trying to tell me what to do.
Haley.
And we tried talking about it, and he basically didn't want me to use him to come onto the show and meet guys and get camera time and stuff. And I was like, excuse me, but that is not.
That was the whole premise of the damn show. You didn't ask to come on the show. That was the premise of the damn show. The exes come. What is he talking about? I'm sorry. He's cuckoo for motherfucking Cocoa Puffs.
I don't know.
Tom and I are on the same page a lot of the time, and I understand where he's coming from most of the time, but in this specific situation, it was impossible for me to get through to him or talk to him about stuff because I think that it was just, I don't want to step on their relation. Like, okay, yeah, they're dating, they're in a relationship. I have to respect that, to a certain extent.
That's good.
So I was trying really hard not to get involved, but it's impossible because I'm living there and I'm watching them date in front of my face, and it really stirs my emotions.
And he's telling you
it's disrespectful. He is Craytown.
Girl, and then how'd you feel? I mean, he's in the club, like, literally physically screaming at you, go home!
Go home.
First of all,
You're
what the fuck is wrong with you?
You didn't even do anything.
That's just all in the dramatics. Him and I have had screaming fights before, and I am no angel, and you'll see that eventually. I go off on him too, so I deserve it, and he deserves it too. So that's just kind of, we both get really hot-headed and kind of stubborn, and we both have that in common, so we both tend to sort of yell and get all worked up about stuff that isn't even that serious.
Well, let's take you off the hot seat with the relationship stuff and kind of switch gears here. All right, so we have Jay and Jenna.
Another cuckoo for Coco.
It seems like you and Jenna got along really well.
Yeah. Her and I were the two youngest girls in the house, so I think we kind of just automatically gravitated towards each other, and she's just so sweet and easy to talk to and, like, approachable.
Okay.
She seems like real down to earth.
Yeah, I love her. She's
Haley, we need
really
some
cool.
tea. Because
we need
Jamie
tea.
came into the situation. Now we've seen this twice from Jamie, and she outs people who cheat.
I'm just going to
Okay.
speak for you.
Right, she speaks for people.
That's what she says.
She is the
Okay.
voice of women, apparently. So Jamie comes into the
Apparently.
situation, and she starts, putting Jay on the hot seat. Now, we want to know as audience members, before the whole blow up, did you start noticing things like, wait, is Jay using Jenna? Like, was that something that kind of became obvious after a amount of time? Or do you, what's your stance as far as Jay and Jenna's relationship?
Well, I don't know. I think that it's okay to date for a while without a label, but eventually, after such a long time,
2 years.
you need to define what it is that you are. And I think that Jay kind of found this place where he could do his own thing, but, he knows that Jenna would never do anything to hurt him, and he kind of takes that to his advantage, whether he realizes it or not. And I think that being in this situation was kind of eye-opening to Jenna, because she was like, oh, I guess there is a problem and I should do something about it and actually, talk about it. And I get what Jamie's saying about, she needs to speak up and stuff, but I don't really think that it was necessary for her to step in and cause a big drama scene. She does that with, everybody's drama. So,
And how did you feel about, when Jamie would start making friends with you and kind of oh, girl, you want to talk to him? You want to talk to him? How bad did that get under your skin?
I'd have been like, girl, you need to stop talking to me.
You know why she's doing that, too.
Exactly, because that makes her look insecure, too. What, you worried?
Right.
You mad?
no, I mean, as far as, and I could be totally wrong, and she could just have this whole, other motive behind being buddy-buddy with me, which makes sense, the whole
Well, she said
keep
it.
your friends close and your enemies closer, or whatever. But I kind of took it as, okay, here's this girl, and her and I would normally, in the real, normal life, get along if we met each other and have some things in common or whatever, but the situation's awkward, and so we automatically think that we have to not like each other. And in reality, whenever we weren't talking about Tom or we weren't talking about drama, her and I did get along. And you kind of have to sort of, a lot of times, push, at least for me, because I was kind of the odd man out most of the time. I had to put myself in situations and force myself to hang out with everyone because I don't want to get left out. I want to have fun. And so I just tried to, push the drama aside, and I'm like, I can kick it with Jamie, whatever, as long as we don't, start talking about drama or whatever. And it was kind of funny to see Tom sweat it out a little anyways whenever her and I would be getting along.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is kind
she
of
would
funny
get
to
heated
watch.
about that.
So from one crazy to another crazy, you want to say?
No, I just really want to get to this roundhouse kick.
So from one crazy to the other crazy, then we see Jenny and Brian get into this huge fight, this debacle that they get into between him, and Corey kind of steps in at the club and is like, yo, dude, don't talk to, that's not your girl to be talking to.
Yeah.
Now here's my thing, and Haley, speak openly about it. Looking at this, I can look at it two ways. One, Corey was really just like, oh, as a man, you shouldn't be doing that. Or two, as a man, yeah, I tapped that too, but bro, I got you. I'm gonna make sure that this ain't gonna. I don't know. I wonder if there was a little bit of pride in there with Corey and
I think there always is with Corey.
I can calm your girl down, bro. It's gonna.
yeah.
That was disrespectful, Jenny.
It's
I don't know.
alpha
There's just
male.
something kind of I got alpha
Yes.
male from that, which I'll think.
Especially because of what she said on the after show when they asked her who was better in bed.
But then again, you guys have to understand, it's at the beginning he was taking Brian's side. Okay, and
Right.
Jenny was like, what the hell are you taking his side? Da, 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 da. So then he went to her side. So really it's kind of even.
He didn't take Jenny's side at all.
It's not
he did
your
at the
world,
end. He was
it's
like,
my
"Help
world,
me."
bitch. It's my world, bitch. It's my world, bitch.
Okay, but how do you feel? Haley, what did you think of that fight? What were you looking at? Who was really going crazy here?
Brian and Jenny are a different kind. They're hilarious, honestly. I almost enjoyed watching their arguments and stuff just because it's something new. They get so creative with the way they fight. It's funny.
Right.
They are crazy too.
As far as the Corey thing goes, I think that honestly he was just he was very much so the supporter you know, if you're having a hard time, like, he doesn't care where he's at in the drama. Like, he's going to come to you and make sure you're okay and, you know, just help mediate or whatever. It was never, like, invasive or anything. So I think he was just trying to, you know, stick up for Brian a little. I think y'all are right about the alpha male thing. Like, he was kind of just saying, like, you know, I see what's going on, and I'm going to tell you guys what's going on, because you guys obviously don't know because you're too drunk and too busy yelling at each other. So I think he just wanted to come in and kind of help set it straight. I think he you know, cares about Jenny. Obviously, they had a connection, and wants it to all work out. So I don't really know. I mean, he never talked about it much after Brian moved into the house. He never really talked about Jenny that much after.
What about the fact that Brian ends up describing Jenny as a squid that pulls him down as a ship? I mean, those are some fighting words. Do you think that, would you just say about their relationship that Jenny is the squid if Brian is the ship? I mean, do you think that she's instigating all these fights and bringing him down?
Oh, it's their metaphors that they pull out are just ridiculous. I don't even know, to be honest with you. Like, every day was different with them. Like, it was literally a roller coaster. One day they were good and lovey-dovey and getting along, and then next thing you know, they're arguing about something totally random and throwing in all this metaphorical language and I think it's just how they deal with it. I never understood it, but...
Well, okay, Haley, tell us some of this tea. Since last week we seen Lauren leave, right? What really went down with that situation when Lauren told Corey? Because we didn't really see, like... I'm sure there was a whole big situation going on behind the scenes there. Like, I mean, they made it seem like Corey was just done with Lauren over it. What was that really like to be in the house when that situation happened?
Well, it was very under wraps. Like, she really did a good job of trying to keep it a secret, and I don't blame her. I mean, that's a very serious situation where you wouldn't want that broadcast nationally, obviously. So I didn't even know about it the whole day until later. I kind of, like, nobody would even speak the words, like, she's pregnant. Like, it was literally like sign language almost. Like, it was like a, you don't talk about that type of thing. And I found out that a lot of the other roommates didn't even know about it either until, like, her last night or whatever. And so I think he just got really mad because he cared so much about her, and it's just such a serious, like, unfortunate thing that happens. And I think that's why he got very emotional and kind of heated about it, is just because he didn't know what to do and didn't know, like, what to say, because they care about each other so much, and it's so obvious.
Do you see them getting back together?
Yeah.
You do?
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Do you see them getting back together?
I think they're going to kind of continue to do their own thing for a while, but I mean, I could see them together at the end of the day, just because they just, I don't know, there's just this chemistry between them that is undeniable. I mean, you can't sit there and be in the same room with them and not think that, you know, they're going to end up together, but you never know what's going to happen. I mean, after all of this, people change, and we're still young, you know, so you never know what is going to end up happening, but I would not be surprised at all if I found out one day that they got back together for sure. You know?
Well, Haley, I know that before we let you go, I know you're at a new school. Is that what she said earlier?
No, I still go to the same school.
The same school?
ETA.
Any boys in your life?
Honestly, no. And
focus on that school, girl.
I'm okay with it, but I am kind of getting antsy. You know, like, I'd like to go out on a couple dates or find someone, but I don't want to push it. So
You hear that, fellas?
Single life right now.
You hear that? I said, you hear that, fellas? She's single. I'm ready to be asked out.
And
Ready to mingle.
if anyone would like to, see what Haley's up to, where can they follow you?
Oh, are you talking about
Your
social
Twitter.
media?
Twitter and
Girl, you want to
Yeah.
give your number on?
I'll give you a number if you want to, girl.
My phone number is my Twitter is just at Haley Chivers. That's my full name. And then it's HAILEYCHIVERS. And then my Instagram is hchive, a little shortening there.
Okay.
There you go.
I don't really get on my Facebook, so don't send me a friend request on Facebook and make me feel bad about denying it, because I don't really use my Facebook. And
Right. No one's on Facebook
Yeah.
anymore, girl.
yeah.
Well, Haley, thank you so much for calling in and letting us know all the behind-the-scenes business. We appreciate you calling us.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime. If you guys have any questions or want to know more, just hit me up.
But not on Facebook.
We will hit you up, but
We
not
got you.
not on Facebook. Thank you for calling in,
Yeah.
Haley.
All right, bye, girl.
No, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
You
On
too.
that note, let's head into predictions.
Did I get it to? Okay, did we talk about everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know.
No, I'm sick of not seeing Ashley and Ariel enough. Like,
I know. I saw Ashley for 1 second, and I was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, I totally
and she was
forgot
ordering
about her.
pizza. Like, I love them. I want to. I know that
not
the
drama.
drama is
They're
elsewhere,
not
but
drama.
I bet the two of them are out doing cool shit during the day. Like,
And I want to see what they're
give them a
doing.
camera
Yeah.
crew. Yeah, what are they doing in the bay? Like, I
The
want to see.
pizza thing was just like, really?
I mean,
Can we
Ariel,
get something
Ashley
else?
literally got like 2 seconds of camera time.
I know.
I didn't see her at all.
I know.
Ooh, well, next week, though. Next week, we're going to get Jenna versus Jay in the dirty emails.
Pull up those dirty emails, you motherfuckers!
I mean, it's about time she get crazy.
Yeah, girl, like, get
Come on,
crunk,
girl.
throw something,
Because if
kick
a man
his
was
ass.
not going to be with me after 5 months at least, okay, maybe 6,
Say
then
that-
it's a wrap.
Yes.
Goodbye, unless it's on
Just
some other
punch him,
standard.
girl.
Pause. I know what we didn't talk
Hey,
about.
don't
The
say that.
roundhouse
Don't punch
kick.
him.
How'd y'all feel
I
about
said
the
the
physical
roundhouse kick.
violence?
Yeah. I just feel
Jenny
like
can kick some ass.
That was a really good form.
I'm sorry. Any guy says something to me like that, there will be some contact.
Okay, well,
just
now you know that.
I just think that this show is very interesting with how they deal with violence. Who gets kicked off when they hit somebody versus who doesn't. If a man hits a woman versus if a woman hits a man.
If he had manhandled her after he grabbed her and after she smacked him in the face twice, like, because she hit him pretty
Good
hard.
thing he didn't do
No, but I'm just saying, if
anything.
he had grabbed her and like put her aside, what do you think that he would have probably been kicked out the house, right? I don't know.
I don't know.
because
know
everybody
how I
said,
feel.
you don't touch a woman. That's what
Don't
everybody
put
said.
yourself in a situation where crazy might
can't, like-
happen. Right. We've all seen Real Housewives of Atlanta and what happened.
Okay.
And
he
if you didn't, Google.
And he just tapped her arm.
Right. On that note,
Exactly.
Okay.
And then Corey and Brian yelling at each other next week. Whatever the hell that was about. Something over Jenny.
I can't wait.
It's my world. You just live in my world. And it's my world. You're just living in my world. That's what's
hey, and you guys can
up.
tweet us at AfterBuzz TV and tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
Since they don't play.
Drea Renee _N.
Roxy Striar.
Until next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.